Welcome to the Athletic Brewing Post-Race Report. Alongside Laura Siddle, I'm Didi Griesbauer. The Zafiro IRONMAN 70.3 Alcúdia-Mallorca was the fourth stop in our Ironman Pro Series and the first stop on our European tour. Let's break down this exciting day. Sid, why don't you take us through the men's race?
We had a fantastic men's race today. It was started off on the Bay of Alcúdia, and we saw a long line of the male pro athletes strung out. Mattia Cicerelli leading the way, Jonas Vogel, Jan Stratman, all coming out of the water first, with Matthias Margeret 18 seconds back. There was a fairly long run into T2, but that led to a large group onto the bike course. Christian Hogenhau led up the climb. Matthias Margeret clawed it back on the flats and broke away, leading into T2 with about a 1 minute lead over the chased group of Stratman, Gregory Barnaby, Nicholas Mann, and Christian Hogenhau. Onto the run, Hogenhau fell off that chase pack pretty quickly, but Margeret held on for about 18 kilometers, holding off the chase pack of three before Nicholas Mann, Jan Stratman charged past, both battling it out to the finish line. It was Nicholas Mann that took the win, Ironman 70.3 Alcúdia-Mallorca champion. Jan Stratman just a few seconds behind, and then Gregory Barnaby rounded out the podium, taking that third spot.
And I will say, if you thought the men's race was exciting, hold on to your seats, because the women's race did not disappoint either. 5 minutes after the men got underway, the women took to the Bay of Alcúdia. We had some early swim leaders. It was a large pack for the women compared to the men who were strung out. It would be Julie Yamolo, Sif Bendix Madsen, Steph Clutterbuck, and Bianca Bogan who would lead out of the water. But Laura Phillip and Emma Pallant-Brown gave up only 1 minute 20, and it wouldn't be long on the full gas bike course before Laura Phillip and Emma Pallant-Brown closed down that gap and led the charge up the climb. During the descent, it was Laura Phillip who was able to use her technical skills to outdistance herself from the Brit in Emma Pallant-Brown, and she entered T2 2 minutes and 20 seconds ahead of the fast Brit. We thought it was too much. Emma Pallant-Brown herself said she thought it was too much to close down to Laura Phillip in that amount of time. But with 6K to go, the pass was made. Emma Pallant-Brown charging past Laura Phillip and would finish the champion of the Zafiro IRONMAN 70.3 Alcúdia-Mallorca, taking home 2,500 series points. Laura Phillip would finish in second, and Sarah Svenk would charge hard through the field, finishing in third, rounding out your women's podium.
So there's no change at the top of the standing. Danielle Lewis still stands number one ranked in the female pro series, 6,754 points, with Fenella Langridge sitting in second and Kat Matthews, a fantastic win in Ironman Texas, in third in 5,000 points. If we move down though, today's winner, Emma Pallant-Brown, moves up a huge 17 places into 8th place with 4,346 points to make it back into the top 10. That top 10 is rounded out by Paula Findlay, who won the Ironman 70.3 St. George North American Champs just a couple of weeks ago.
And with that, we will take a look at the men's top 10 standings in the Ironman Pro Series. Patrick Lange, not the day he had hoped for out there today in Mallorca, but still adds some points to his tally and defends his number one rank for another week with 8,236 points. Paul Schuster rockets 8 spots higher based on his finish today with 6,615 points. The other big mover in our point standings, Mattia Cicerelli, who based on virtue of his finish today adds 26 spots to his ranking, moving into 8th place overall with 4,643 points, which just goes to show you in 1 week of racing, every second matters. This has been the Athletic Brewing Post-Race Report. The next Ironman Pro Series broadcast will be on May 19th, the Qatar Airways Ironman 70.3 Chattanooga. Watch live on proseries.ironman.com, on Outside TV, on DAZN, and on L'Equipe Live.